See, here's the thing, y'all, is that people don't understand what it takes to get into the kingdom. They think that it's just all glory. It's all easy. People laugh and mock people that follow God. But here's something that they'll never understand. The ones who follow God and the chosen vessels out here that are pushing God to the others and teaching people about God and His glory, we are the strongest out here. It's easy to be comfortable. It's easy to run the streets and chase lust and sell drugs and do all the things that we always did. It's easy to stay the same. So what are they laughing at? They ain't gonna laugh at me, because I came from the mud, the quicksand, the bottom. I never had no family, nobody to help me. There was me and a couple friends. We were wilding out here. We was out here running around the bars, doing drugs, drinking, fighting, smoking, doing the most. Now, strength is when you can cut every single habit at the root. We don't stay the same. And that's the difference between regular, average, and a king. We're not willing to stay the same. No matter what attacks come, even if they knock us down, we get back, we come up stronger. We refuse to stay the same. We refuse to let people betray us any longer. Have we let people betray us? Of course, we all have. But this is the season where we elevate. This is the season where the laughing turns to zipper mouths. This is the season where we shut the haters up. Because in the end, demons are always going to laugh at the light. They're always going to make you feel as if you're weak for doing what's right. No. I came from the street. I've been to prison. My path, if people judge me from my record and my path, they would say that there's no way that I would make it to where I've made it already. And I'm far from done. We're just getting started. We just opened the door up. That's the worst part. They're mad and we just now opened the door up. We ain't even started building the full foundation of the house. Because let me tell you something. For the ones that are out here just doing regular and don't want change and think it's funny that you promote Jesus or think it's funny that you follow God, you're going to lap them. You're going to lap these people. So while they're doing the same thing over and over and over and worried about what you're doing and what other people are doing, you're on your second lap. You're coming back around. They don't even know it yet. They don't even know it yet. This is what happens for the chosen one when you face adversity and you never give up. And since you are a chosen one and you are on this channel and you are part of the kingdom, I know you won't give up because you ain't gave up yet, and the hardest part's past you. The hardest part's past you. Why do you think you went through that as a kid and as a teenager? Because it was preparation for your elevation. God is preparing you, molding you. I can't stress this hard enough. So I want you to understand that this is the reason for the isolation in this season. You want to know why you got to do isolation? Listen, it doesn't matter if it hurts. You want to know why you got to do isolation? Because no one else has to do isolation. That's the whole problem. The whole problem is these people can't elevate because they're stuck in the same places with the same people, with the same mindset, in the same addictive behaviors. This is the season where we cut ties with the enemy. Cut ties with the enemy. No longer will he pull us down. No longer will he hit us in the heart. No. He can send an attack, but he's going to leave us alone, chosen ones. And the reason he's going to not only leave us alone because God's with us and our angels are protecting us, but he's going to leave us alone because he realizes that the more he attacks you, the stronger you get. Now, who wants to mess with somebody that every time they attack you, they come back harder? When I was fighting in the cage, that's how I would beat people. Even like, I had good technical fighting skills in the cage, but here's the thing. The reason that I was never scared that I was going to lose was because of this, because of my heart, and because I knew that the will can beat any man or woman. Your will, your mind, your heart can beat anybody that's more skilled than you. I don't care if they got more degrees than a thermometer. You can lap those people too. And it's all about your will, your mind, and your heart. When I was fighting in the cage, it didn't matter how many times a wrestler took me to the ground and I had to get back up, and they would try to take me to the ground, I'd have to get back up. They knew that every time I'd get back up, they would get tired, and I would now turn the pressure on. I don't know if you guys watch UFC or not, but it's cage fighting. That's what I used to do. Well, Nate Diaz, that's how he always beat people. A lot of people, such as Conor McGregor, were more technical than Nate Diaz. But Nate Diaz beat him because his will to win and his gas tank. So he didn't give up, and he had the will. When somebody hits you and you fall and you get up stronger, immediately you take their confidence. Immediately. This is what we're doing to the devil in this season. Snatching his confidence. He snatched ours long enough. This time it's time to let the devil know, guess what? The chosen ones in this season, we are sticking together in this season. And we won't be defeated. We won't be defeated. Because no matter how hard you push us, we're going to push back twice as hard. So anything that you're scared of or anything that hurts, keep going. Keep going. The more tears that I shed, the more strength that I earned. I want you to understand this. When I was 17 and I was homeless and I had no family and nobody there, do you think that it was easy? No. But man, that journey on the wilderness taught me something. It taught me that if I could make it through that and come out stronger, nothing could break me. And I stand on that. Nothing will break me. Even if I got to push through with tears, even if I got to push through with fears, or when my vision isn't clear. Faith is believing in things that you can't see yet. If you're being attacked in this season, then you're on the right path. This is what I want you to understand. The harder the story, the greater the glory. The harder the testing, the bigger the blessing. These are facts, not opinions. God said in the Bible, be fruitful and multiply. Be fruitful and multiply. So, just like apples or any other kind of fruit that multiplies, it has a seed. And again, I'm going to tell you again, you're a seed. They thought they buried you, but you're a seed. That's why God says be fruitful and multiply, because he knows that he made you a seed. He's not going to tell you to be fruitful and multiply unless he knows that you are a seed and you have the ability in you to multiply. He's not going to tell you to do something unless he knows that he already put it in you to do. That's what the devil's attacking. Your purpose, your mindset, your strength. He wants to put fear into your mind and into your heart. But with God, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Ever. Ever. I want you to understand, when God said be fruitful and multiply, he wants you, like an apple, for that seed that's on the inside of your spirit, he wants you to make it show on the outside of your spirit. So that thing that you've always wanted to do, but you're scared, he gave you gift. He gave you the ability. You have to give yourself the confidence, the strength, the mindset. This is what the season of isolation's for. In this season, we are going through adversity, because without adversity, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't be as strong as I am. I wouldn't be with the wisdom that I have. I did it crying. I did it on my knees, scratching, crawling. Guess what? I wipe the tears off. I get back in the gym and go to work. So I want you to understand that if you're being attacked, you're on the right path. Because the devil doesn't mess with people that he's not worried about. Whoo! Know that. The devil doesn't mess with people he's not worried about. If he's attacking you, it's because he knows your purpose. He knows your strength. He knows what God put in you. He knows what God's about to do for you. And he wants you to self-sabotage it. Don't let this narcissist devil trick you out of your blessing again. He's held you long enough. The devil has held you long enough. So in this season, chosen ones, together we rise together. Not only with each other, but with Lord Almighty. And if God says, be fruitful and multiply, we must follow God. It's time to be obedient to what he says. If you haven't got you a Bible yet, you need to get one. Because the Word of God itself will heal you. Just knowing the Word itself will heal you. That's why God said there's power in the tongue. So not only when you read that Bible, I want you to read it out loud. Read it out loud. Be proud of the King. Because he can give you things that you can't give you. He can heal things that you can't heal yourself. He can take you places that you can't take yourself. He can take you from bad health to good health. He can make a tumor disappear. But the problem is, you have to understand that he will do this for you. And you have to be able to understand that in this season, your obedience, the blessing will follow. These are facts. Chosen ones, we were put with a different kind of heart, with a different kind of spirit. God said he made his people in his likeness. This is what I want you to understand. So no, we aren't God. We can't snap our fingers and make the things happen that we want. But we can create, because the Creator created us to create. We can have the life that we want. There is nothing holding us back but us. Not even the devil. The devil's not even holding you back unless you allow it. So then it's still in your hands. This is what I want you guys to understand. Let's stick together in this. We will prosper this. We will prosper this. In this season, we will be fruitful and multiply. We will cut off all the things that the devil has used to hold us back. And you know what that is. Be real. Stop playing with yourself. You know what that is. You know what you need to do. And especially if you're a chosen one, you're as powerful as just cutting it off and saying, it's done. And never touching it again. Understand your power. Understand your gifts. In this season of isolation is when you need to be learning what God created you for. What He puts in your spirit during this season of healing. But you can't hear His voice if you're too busy suffering. It's okay to be in pain. It's okay to be tired. It's not okay to quit. We ain't never quit then. We ain't never gonna quit now. And I, myself, am gonna do everything I can to make sure that you understand this about yourself. So I love you. Remember, chosen one, you are a part of the kingdom. You are royalty. Start acting like it. Start moving like it. Start attracting and not chasing. You attract what you want. But first you have to raise your energy to attract that type of energy. And then it'll just start flowing in abundance. So y'all have a blessed day, man. Stay focused, stay positive, stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Salute.